Right now, what we're asking with this rent registry is basically one tool that tenants should actually have to try to limit the increases that we are seeing in our cities.
Over a dozen Quebec mayors signed a letter asking the Legault government to adopt a public, universal and mandatory rent registry in the province. The letter, first published in Le Journal de Montréal, comes just days before July 1st, when many Quebecers have to move and are faced with significant increases in rent prices.
By and large, landlords are actually increasing their leases or their rent in a great fashion, but in some cases, it's not the case, and we're seeing extravagant rises, which the current market is actually allowing. I'll give you an example in Rimouski, not Montreal, not Toronto. In Rimouski, we're seeing posted advertisement for a two-bedroom for $2,000 a month.
The goal of the rent registry is to make public how much was paid for a specific apartment or home, so that when someone new is considering renting it, they know its history in advance.
A lot of tenants don't necessarily know what the rent was paid by the previous tenant. And also, it is right now practically uncontrolled rent increases that happen when there is a change of tenant.
So Gilles Houlier, Mayor of Lévis, said that they would be delighted to sign as well the letter. So that brings us to 4.3 million citizens of Quebec that are represented by the signatories of the open letter today.
The letter signed by the mayors also refers to the public interest organization Vivre en Ville that has already developed an online rent registry built to government standards that could be used by the provincial government.
The rental registry that we launched on May 11th is a clear way forward to move things along, to make sure that we protect the housing affordability, which has been a key part of the housing residential market in Quebec.
Our conditions for a real rent registry, as for the RECLAC, it is as long as it is public, as long as it is provincial, as long as it is mandatory for all types of units. This would be a proper rent registry.
We want the government to recognize that there is a crisis, that we need to find solutions. Right now, we're proposing a tool in the toolbox, but there are others. And this is why, in this case, we're in favor of registry.
In Montreal, Gareth Madoc-Jones, City News.